Hello and welcome to Java with Jim. I'm Jim Reese, Director of Business Development at Offit Kurman, joined here today with Blair Brylawski, owner at Revit Auto. Blair, how are you today?
I'm great, Jim. Thanks so much for having me out here this morning for a cup of Joe.
Sure, and thanks for wearing like the team colors. You're looking real good there. So Blair, tell us what you do at Revit Auto. What is your business, and
Yeah.
what makes you different than other companies in the same vertical?
Yeah. What we do at Revit Auto is we help companies recapture lost revenue, increase their profits by optimizing their fleet systems. So to give you a quick example of that, let's say that you're a plumbing company and you do anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a day in revenue on average. And on your big install day, sure, you might make $20,000, but we're just going to go on the average day. And those vehicles are take-home vehicles, so you get 4 oil changes a year. And no matter what you do, it always takes 4 hours from when your guy leaves his house, gets the oil change done, and gets to the job site. Or he leaves 4 hours early to go and take care of whatever needs to be done with the vehicle. So if you have a fleet of 30 of those vehicles, we can actually add back 41 calendar days to your work schedule. So the one thing that everybody wants more of in life is time, and we give time back to our customers.
Wow, that is fabulous. Everybody wants more time. You're right. So you guys service mostly, service companies, home repair companies, home services, the trades. Is that the most of who you're working with?
Yeah, so any organization, company, municipality that has vehicles. So to give you an example of some of our current clients that people would remember, Holy Cross Hospital in Silver Spring is a customer of ours. So we service all of their buses, transport vehicles, service vehicles. If you're familiar with the Horse World, Gentle Giants Horse Draft Rescue out in Mount Airy, they're a customer of ours as well. They're actually in our fleet partnership program, which I can tell you a little bit about later. But anyone that needs access to movement or they have vehicles or equipment that they need to get the job done, those are the people that we work with.
So you're servicing their vehicles, their fleet vehicles, on the scene. Right.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Got it.
So,
That's a
so
big,
instead of paying your employees to go to Jiffy Lube, you're
yeah.
paying your employees to continue billing your customers, getting their projects done, and they have access to their vehicle and their tools while we're working on them.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. Okay, great. That's a plus. So Blair, when it comes to Revit Auto, what would you say you're most proud of?
I would say I'm most proud of our team. We're really, really blessed. We have a fantastic team. And the difference between our team and the rest of them is that everyone at our company is salaried. So if you go to other different repair facilities, they're all paid by what's called a flat rate hour or by a job book. And they're really trying to drive additional services to you. With us, the way that they can get a raise or they can get a bonus is if there's no comebacks. So everything that we do intrinsically motivates our team to do better on the job site because we want to reduce downtime. So I don't care if it takes my guy 2 hours longer to do a job that the book time says should only take 1 hour. I'm happy to pay him for those three because I want them to do a quality job.
So they're incentivized to do a good job. Yeah,
Right.
love
Not
it.
a fast job, but a good job.
Yeah, right, right. Um, so what do the next 6 months look like for Revit Auto, would you say? Is your business cyclical at all?
So we have such a wide breadth of clients now that we have a really good schedule ironed out. And the reason that we call it a partnership approach is that we really do learn all about your company, how it works, what's your busy season, what's your slow season, and then how do we make sure that your fleet is serviced and up to par, ready to rock and roll. So for us, we don't really have any downtime for our techs. We pray sometimes that we do so that we can catch up on our own things internally, but we have a really great support staff. We have a lot of really good customer service people for both our customers and for our technicians to make sure that they're ready to go at all times. And we don't really have a slow season anymore. When we first started our company, we had tons of lulls. But now we basically have everything scheduled out in such a way that we know what demand we're going to have and how hard we're going to be working.
And you got a diversified client base, which really helps
Yes.
with that. So you probably have a smooth business model rather than,
Yeah.
peaks and valleys. Great. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Blair. So what do most people watching this not know about you?
About me personally,
Yeah.
well, about me personally, they probably don't know that we have a YouTube channel that has over 10 million views and gets about 250,000 views every single month, that teaches, empowers, and educates people how to do self-service, because it is very expensive to repair your vehicles. It's very expensive to repair your fleet. So we want to empower as many people as possible that can't afford our services to be able to do those themselves. Another thing about me that people probably don't realize is that I am Blair from the TV show Junkyard Empire on Motor Trend and Discovery Channel, and it's translated into a bunch of different languages all over the world. So we get sometimes where people will say, "Hey, you kind of look familiar, but I'm not sure where I can pinpoint it," and we typically have a laugh about that.
That is so cool. How long has that show been running?
That show ended during COVID because we couldn't film in Maryland. You weren't allowed to have more than 5 people. So that has ended. But that was 5 seasons long.
Oh, that's great. Really
Yeah.
cool. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for sharing that with us. I had no idea. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Blair, thanks for spending time with me today. This has been great. Great to learn about Revit Auto. Sounds like the work you do is phenomenal. So I hope people watching this will reach out to you and maybe for some additional information. So thanks for spending time with me. I'm sure I'll be seeing you soon at an event because I know we both go out there. We're out there at events. And take care. Have a great week.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jim.
All right. See ya.